you guys doing? Welcome back to the show. This is your boy BP right here, and this is your Wednesday Night Wars, and I am with, of course, my partners in crime, Ryan Harsh, Mr. Ryan, and my boy Chubbs right here. We're here for Wednesday Night Wars, and this is going to be your NXT part of the show, which to me it was actually interesting this week, especially at the end. But we're going to get that in a minute. First thing I want to talk about before we get into this whole NXT thing, dude, is I know you guys don't watch SmackDown Raw much. I really don't either because it kind of sucks right now. But there are some things that we do need to talk about. Big E is actually getting a push now. So it's good. Kofi Kingston told Big E, you need to go on and do your own thing right now since me and Xavier's hurt. You know, it's time for you to do it. And I think it's interesting. I wanted to see what they're going to do with him. Maybe give him an Intercontinental title shot against AJ. I don't know. We'll have to go. But there's something else you said you want to talk about going on for Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah, let's stick to Big E first real quick.
Okay.
My thoughts on that is, I think Xavier should be coming back. I'm wondering if this is setting up an implosion.
Because that could be because Kofi Kingston is the one that said that go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
He didn't get his blessing from Xavier.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's interesting. That might actually set up.
Any comments, Brian?
What do you think?
More
You
than
think,
likely.
you think
Probably.
they need to break up? The New Day? You think it's time?
Yeah, they've been together.
Who would be the heel out
way
of the group?
too long.
I don't see Kofi being the heel. I can see Xavier. I can definitely see Big E being the heel because he started out being the heel.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He started out being the heel in NXT. So yeah, that would be. But what if they switch that around and they make actually Kofi and Xavier the heels?
Yeah.
Turn on Big E.
That'd be something. They could do it.
I don't know. That'd be interesting to see.
They're all going to join the Hurt business.
Speaking of that, man, I don't know if you guys watch Raw. To me, there's this new thing with Shane McMahon called Raw Underground. Right now, to me, I mean, I think it's a good idea, but right now it's kind of cheesy, kind of corny. I'm thinking, I think it could be better, and I think they're going to make it better throughout the weeks. And there's a comment I got about that too online. It's funny. Put this down for a minute. There's been a Twitter war going on between Bayley and Renee Young. So Renee Young told whoever that was interviewing her that she wants to get Bayley in WWE Underground and beat the shit out of her in Underground. Now people comment on that. Well, if she gets John to train her. Can you imagine her putting Bayley in the paradigm shift? I've never seen Renee wrestle. I knew she started out when she came to NXT, she was training to wrestle, but they made her a commentator. So you know what I'm saying, and that's the only thing I know about Renee, about her doing it.
I've never known her to get physical.
Yeah, me either. But that'll be interesting. But what do you think about this WWE Underground thing?
See, I'm not that big a fan of it.
But that's cool. I mean,
only because I like MMA. I like the UFC. And one thing I think it is definitely cheesy. I mean, it could have been done better, I think, if they were going to do something like that. So, not a huge fan. I mean, I'm willing to give it time to progress, but as of right now, I think they could have did without it. I mean, I understand that, something for the people you're not using, which still seems really weird when you see one of the Viking Raiders just dressed in street clothes and go out and fight.
Or you see the Hurt Business come up there. Where were they when Big
7-foot guy? That was a big dude, though. I thought that was one of the guys.
If that dude would have got his hands on fucking Bobby Lashley or one of them boys from the
I would have loved it. That would have made the whole thing worth it for me.
Come on, dude. But speaking of this reminds me, like you were saying, it's kind of cheesy, but I think WWE is going for the E part of their WWE entertainment, and that's what they're doing because this is all entertainment now. It's like you're watching a show, like a movie. They've been doing it since the Boneyard match, since the fucking shit with Bray Wyatt in the Swamp. It's like a little mini movie.
To me, both of those are great, though. Like to me,
right? Well, because it's like a mini movie, and I think they're trying to do this with like Fight Club. That's what they're trying to make this.
We don't talk
Fight
about
Club?
Fight Club.
That's what I was gonna say. Like the first
we
rule
don't talk
is
about Fight Club. What did you think about it?
I think it's cheesy right now. I think this kind of failed once before with the Brawl for All. I mean, it's kind of a similar concept.
Yeah.
Good point. Good point.
But
When Matt Hardy got knocked out, or was it Billy Gunn? One of them got knocked out.
so far, not a big fan of it. I can see some potential, and it might build some stars.
I agree.
But I mean, get Brock Lesnar in there. Maybe
I
that's
hope
what's setting
so.
up for Brock Lesnar versus
Bobby Lashley. Dude, they've been wanting that match forever. That's true.
If they did that,
They wanted that.
If
match. I
they
don't know
did
we
that,
wanted that.
No, I don't know.
if they did that and they could get away with it, I'd do it like
And a real
I'd put
fight.
him in a cage for sure, like they did when Ken Shamrock was wrestling back in the day,
Well,
Right.
the Lions Den match, or
something
whatever.
like that. Yeah,
And me and
just
you,
to give it a feel.
was talking earlier about these fucking clowns, these guys that showed up on SmackDown and the lights were dim and shit. The reason why this was because you had people out there throwing shit at Transformers and shit like that. It's supposed to be a new group. We don't know who the hell it is, and you know what's funny? Vince McMahon don't even know who the fuck it is yet. They haven't even put. They're supposedly. There's a name. Retribution is the name of the group.
Yeah.
Retribution is the name of the group. But who is in this group? They were all covered, like you said earlier, ninjas. Look like ninjas, like skinny ninjas. Who the fuck is that? But I guarantee you, once we see these guys, they're not gonna be skinny ninjas, man. It's gonna tell you shit's gonna change up.
And their leader's gonna be Mr. CM Punk.
I actually had to look. That would be great. I actually had to look and see because they announced somebody was debuting, a new faction was debuting, and I actually had to go and read the review because I watched the show and I didn't see anybody or anything.
Straight
so I had
edge
to
society.
see where.
Straight edge society.
Well, Gallows has gone, so.
Well, yeah, but still, I mean,
Yeah.
that is interesting. What do you guys think about that? It could be CM Punk as a new group. I don't know.
That would shock the world.
That would shock me.
I would fall out of my chair if that
Dude.
actually happened.
Can you imagine the ratings jump up for that? Because I'm telling you what, once CM Punk makes his debut back in WWE, I guarantee your ratings will jump up again. Definitely for them guys, even though they do suck bad right now.
That might be the only thing that could save him.
And,
Yeah, I think so too.
One last thing, the Fiend attacking Alexa, I think that's some of the best.
Dude, that was fantastic. And all three of these things happened on fucking SmackDown. That we just talked about. Nothing happened. Big E
No,
SmackDown.
The underground thing was Raw.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, it was Raw. That's probably the only good thing that actually happened on Raw. Besides nothing. I don't know what else to say.
The best thing that happened on Raw is Nia Jax getting definitely suspended.
Yeah, that was
because she
actually
needs to
pretty
be
good.
the fuck off my TV for the rest
Yeah,
of my life. I
Jesus,
don't care.
please. Nia, get off the TV. You suck.
And then a good thing on Raw, I got to point out also is Shayna's finally getting another push. It looks like.
I hope so.
But
I
we can
hope
talk
so.
forever about how Vince has killed a lot of great people.
Yeah,
Look
definitely.
at the Viking Raiders, like you said earlier. You got Eric fighting in the underground or whatever.
Yeah, that was hot, dude.
But before that, you had them in
you go
college.
It's
from,
cheesy.
you go from doing challenges to basketball to
He took
acts to
He took the most badass team in NXT. Didn't even lose the titles. They just laid him in the ring.
yeah.
The Viking Prophets.
Made him look like
Turned him into a fucking comedy act, and now you're wanting them to look like legitimate badasses. Like
This is why FTR is an AEW. This is why Gallows and Anderson is an Impact. They left. They knew Vince was an idiot, a blooming damn idiot, and that's why their tag team vision totally sucks.
yes.
And at WWE, totally sucks. The best thing WWE's got is the women. That's it, bar none.
And
Between
they
that-
don't want to do with them.
And yeah, they don't even know what they do to them guys.
Charlotte's not there, so they don't know what to do with themselves.
Because she had to get a boob job or something happened where I heard it. Speaking of that, before we get into NXT, I was reading something also. If you guys remember Marty Jannetty, this clown,
Oh man.
this stupid ass clown, gets on Reddit or whoever the hell he's talking to on Facebook. I don't know who the hell he's talking to, and he admits to committing murder back in his day when he was a teenager because some guy was trying to molest him. So now the FBI or the cops are looking into this, and if he is convicted, goodbye, Marty. You're an idiot. Why would you even bring it up?
The one thing I would say is, I mean, if he's going to be raped, like he was saying he was, I mean, it is self-defense, but
That's true, but him just now bringing it out after all these years,
maybe
that's going to be hard for him to prove that
Yeah.
it was that self-defense. That'll be hard for someone. Why didn't you just come out and say it after it happened? Look, man, this dude was doing whatever, trying to do whatever. I killed him. I didn't know what else to do.
I don't know if maybe drug use or CTE, whatever he's got going on right now.
He has a lot of
Maybe
problems.
he's been living with the guilt. I don't know.
He does have a lot. We know he's a big drug user for sure. That's why WWE's cut ties with him totally altogether. It's bad too. He's really in bad shape, dude.
Who would have thought Marty Jannetty is who he is and Shawn Michaels is the reborn Christian?
Isn't that crazy, dude? And Shawn Michaels is the one who put Marty Jannetty through the barbershop window back in the day. All right, man. There's a good 11 minutes talking about Raw and SmackDown, about what we think about that shit. Like I said, it's shit. But there's some good things that's going on.
There's good, there's bad,
yeah,
well, everything.
more bad than anything. Right now, we're gonna get into your NXT. The first matchup, man, Rhea Ripley goes 1-on-1 against Dakota Kai for your #1 contendership. And I was disappointed, but I was happy at the same time. I wanted Rhea Ripley to fucking destroy this bitch because I can't stand Dakota Kai. But I do love Dakota Kai at the same time because I love her work. She's a great heel and she's doing her job. And to have Mercedes Martinez from the Robert Stone brand, your boy Robert Stone,
Yeah.
to have her come in here and interfere in this match, there's a reason why Rhea Ripley lost, and Dakota Kai is your new #1 contender for Io Shirai, man.
So first of all, Mercedes Martinez, man, I don't know how to feel about her. I'm not a big fan yet.
I never was. Not even when Mae Young Claudia Sarah was.
I'm going to tell you, I just didn't seem to care in this match. And I'll tell you, Vince killed Rhea Ripley to me by letting Charlotte win.
That's another story, yeah. You're right.
He had the biggest win in NXT history of her dethroning Shayna. And it meant nothing because Charlotte and her fake boobs got the win. I mean, it's bullshit. It's bullshit.
I kind of see how they. I'm glad they let Dakota Kai win this match, but I'm not. I'm a big Rhea Ripley fan, but I'm glad they did because seeing two favorites. I like Rhea Ripley. I love Io Shirai. To see two favorites, to me, they're faces. Go get Sarah doesn't do it for me. Dakota Kai, I want to see her get her face smashed in by Io Shirai. I really do. What do you think about this match? What do you think?
The match itself, I like the match.
Yeah, I like
the ending. I didn't like. I agree with you when you talk about Rhea, 100%. Yeah. And my biggest issue, one of my issues, I guess, is the fact that you screwed her and now she's going to fight Martinez. If she fights Martinez and she loses, you're pretty much burying Rhea Ripley. If she wins, and if Rhea wins, then you re-debuted Martinez for what? For nothing. So that's the problem I had with it.
Mercedes Martinez debuted in WWE like 2 or 3 times already.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you do it
it's crazy.
Again,
so yeah, if Martinez does come back at TakeOver and ends up going against Ripley, which is probably going to happen, and beats Ripley, what the hell? Rhea's done.
Yeah.
But if Rhea beats Martinez, so right now you need like a disqualification and end it. Something this needs to end right there. You know, let's make sure both women don't lose, or something. I don't know. Make Robert Stone come in there and interfere and get his ass whipped or ran over by a tank again. Who knows? I don't know. Yeah. But anyway, that's you're right though. I agree with that. The whole thing with Rhea Ripley, she got screwed over by Charlotte. Vince is an idiot. We know that. Dakota Kai, I'm glad she won. So we'll see what happens at TakeOver against Io Shirai. I can't wait to do the shows on that because
I'd rather watch my girl Candace.
Somebody's gonna lose. Somebody's gonna have to do some punishments, man. I'm telling you.
I never lose.
Next up, man, we have Bronson Reed, man, going 1-on-1 against Shane Dorn. Where's this clown been? We ain't heard from him since Buddy Murphy. Well, we actually have, but he's worthless. Buddy Murphy's the one who made him relevant. Let's just be honest. But actually, it wasn't even Buddy Murphy that made him relevant. Who was it? Who was his partner? Buddy Murphy was, what's his name? Partner off the... I forgot. But anyway, Bronson Reed destroyed this guy. And that was it. I gave it 2 stars. That's what it was. What do you think about that? Nothing? Crap?
I think it was a filler match, kind of. I could be wrong, and I might be jumping the gun, but I thought originally he was supposed to fight... why can't I think of his name? Dexter Loomis was what was advertised.
we're
Until
getting that too. Yeah, you're right.
Dexter Lewis.
Yeah, his ankle.
Yeah,
the ankle
got
injury,
hurt.
yeah.
So I thought this match was just a filler, nothing special.
Yeah.
Just because Shane got whooped. So didn't do anything for me.
Do you like the match? Do you think it was a filler too?
I thought Brodus Clay is just annoying.
He reminds me of second generation of Brodus Clay. You're right.
Oh.
Yeah, you're right. Bronson Reed, man, he does look like Brodus Clay a little bit, don't he? Tyrus. That's funny.
That's not Brodus.
Anyway, next up was your NXT North American Championship qualifying match. We had, of course, Damian Priest, Oney Lorcan, and this guy Ridge Holland, which is a badass dude. I mean, just be honest, this dude is awesome. I actually gave this match 4 stars. I thought it was a really good match. Damian Priest, Oney Lorcan, and Ridge Holland put on one hell of a match. Oney Lorcan's a badass dude.
Yeah.
He's badass.
I really liked the match. I thought it was great. Somebody predicted the winner. I'm not naming names, which I was surprised that he actually won because I thought they were gonna do another surprise. Oddly enough, this Ridge Holland came from the UK, NXT UK, which is nuts to me because if he could come, I don't understand why nobody else is coming.
Well, I'm going to let you know why no one else is coming. Because all the rest of them are child molesting rapist idiots over there in the UK.
All right. Well, there
I'm
you go.
sorry, not the child molesting part, but the whole thing where they came out and talked about the women and all that crap.
All right. Somebody's all over it. But as far as the match goes, I really liked it. I thought it was great.
But you're right. Where the hell is fucking everybody? All these UK stars.
You already answered my question.
Yeah, that's it.
Thanks. What did you think of it?
Well, I mean, I want to go back to this UK stars. Where's Mr. Peter Dune?
That's what I'm saying.
Peter Dune.
Peter Dunne has not been in here for a while. Where's Walter? That's your UK champion. He's part of Imperium. We'll get that in a minute too. But anyway,
from what I heard in an interview, actually, when it comes to Walter, they wanted him to move to the States, and he said that he doesn't want to live here.
he declined it.
Can you blame him?
No. That's one guy I know.
Yeah.
What's going on with him?
I wouldn't want to move here either.
Else.
Especially
Kind of
after
like we
now.
got Vince McMahon in the White House right now.
Oh my God.
See you later.
I don't know.
It was a good match, and I did predict it.
Damian Priest did win this match, man. So now he is part of Reed, Loomis, and him. There's 3 of the guys vying for the NXT Championship in the ladder match. But Dexter Loomis got hurt. So now Loomis is out.
Sucks.
And
Now they got a match with what? Johnny Gargano, Finn Balor, Holland, and someone else.
I'm not sure.
I think that's what they said.
There's 2 singles matches.
Well, there's 2 singles matches, but next week there's another triple threat. But the 2 single matches are Finn Balor going against Johnny Gargano, and the second one is going to be Ridge Holland going against our boy from Undisputed Era, Roderick Strong.
Yeah, so what William Regal's announcement was, it was the guys that didn't lose the decisions in their matches.
Didn't lose the decisions. They're going to have a second chance.
But I didn't quite catch the order that they were going to be put in.
Yeah, I'm not sure either, but we'll see. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. I think they should open them up for 2 new stars because the whole thing with Reed, Loomis, and Priest, that's actually pretty cool because they're going to make a brand new star, man, out of one of these guys.
I'm going to be honest, I want Finn Balor to win it. I think it'd be a great time to bring back the Demon Balor, but I don't think they will because there's no fans.
Yeah, it'll be kind of worthless to use that, and no one's going to watch it.
He's
No
the
fans.
Prince of NXT,
Yeah.
so why not give him the Prince title,
Yeah.
the American title?
Yeah, right.
He's not the king, so he can't be the big dog, but he's
Right.
the Prince.
Just another guy that they totally screwed up on.
Yeah.
'Cause I was a big fan of his when he first started.
Yeah,
and
First
they
Universal Champion.
They just screwed him over right after he got hurt.
Right. Look, man, next up, man, we had a match between my Chubbs' boy, Rick Grimes, going 1-on-1 against Keith Lee. Lee, this is like watching, I don't know, I almost say this is like watching maybe what happened between Double D and my boy Killer Cross. That's like what it was. Keith Lee just totally destroyed Rick, or Cameron, whatever you want to call him. You got me saying Rick. But, totally destroyed Cameron Grimes. That's all it was.
I got you saying Rick, but like honestly, did they not think that through? The whole cowboy Rick Grimes thing. Like, did they not think that through? Like, people weren't going to make that connection, or is that what they want?
Cameron Grimes, baby.
Did he have sex with Adam Cole or something?
I don't know.
But
so what do you think about this whole match?
Yeah, I'll go that first. I thought Judith Grimes would have had a better match against Keith Lee. Honestly, the one thing that surprised me is how long it actually took Keith Lee to put him down.
Oh man, yeah, me too. You're right about
just
that.
Just kind of filling out a show that they probably didn't have a lot of direction going into.
Right. Well, Vince probably had a little bit of say in this NXT, but not the end though. I know the end was nothing to do with Vince. You know, what do you think about this?
Just a squash match.
Yeah, same thing.
I lost interest only because he got whipped so bad. Cameron Grimes. I mean, I don't mind that because I'm not a big Grimes fan. His voice annoys me, and the whole stupid, he annoys me a lot.
Oh,
so I kind of felt like what you said. They didn't really know what to do, and it was just another spot to just fill time.
That's what it felt like. Distracted while Karrion did his business.
That's true.
What that was.
Yeah. Next up, we're going to totally go right through this thing. The team of Phantasma earlier tonight jumped Breezango in the back of the parking lot there, and they ended up throwing Fandango in the back of a van or whatever, and took off with them. Later on in the day or the night, rolled on. They came out and they had Fandango, and they threw him in the ring. And it's funny. The only funny thing I thought about this when he was coming out, when the guy came out and started talking shit, is how bad he actually roasted Vince McMahon for the whole Lucha House Party thing, and that's exactly what he was talking about when he said, "This Lucha Libre is not about some gimmick, some clowns, so you can sell merchandise and all this crap." I knew exactly what the hell he was talking about when he said that. But so evidently, these Lucha Libre guys have a problem with Breezango because you remember a couple weeks ago, Breezango came out as Lucha Libres with the mask and stuff, and that was pretty funny. So. Yeah, I don't know. This is, to me, that was the only fucking thing. But like you said, it was another filler. I think it was worthless. What do you think about the whole situation? Same thing.
Going back to what you said about the Lucha thing, for me, it seems like Vince McMahon struck gold with Rey Mysterio, and he just keeps trying to duplicate that and doesn't know how.
Yeah. No, I think so too.
He doesn't understand that Luchas can be great heels. He doesn't understand that they can be serious.
Yeah.
But this is like the Lucha Godfather here. What I see going on, some kind of mafia.
Yeah, you're right. I think so too.
I can't stand the
Phantasma.
Yeah, I can't stand it at all. I'm a huge fan of Breezango.
Yeah.
So, I think they're both great.
They're entertaining.
And I don't know if they're wrestling for the belts, for the tag belts. Well, they don't have the tag belts. Never mind.
No.
Forget it. But I think soon enough they should be tag champs.
Yeah, who knows?
I think they deserve it.
They've
been around for.
Were they tag champs once before in Raw or SmackDown?
I don't think they've ever.
They never won the titles.
I don't.
Oh man, that's
they're
terrible.
awesome as the fashion place. So I gotta.
Oh man, that was a great gimmick.
So, if it was up to me, I would definitely push him after this whole thing.
Yeah, definitely. Next up, man, my girl Tegan Knox goes 1-on-1 against Indy Hartwell. I only give this match 3 stars, and the reason why I did that is only because of Tegan Knox. Indy Hartwell did put on a great match, but Tegan was just too much with the Shining Wizard. The girl with the shiniest wizard. She's fantastic, dude. I love Tegan Knox. But yeah, Tegan made short work of Indy. Anything?
It didn't go Hartwell for Hartwell.
To me, that just like I like Tegan Knox too. I just thought it was another filler for some reason. Like
I love Shining Wizard. I do love that.
I wasn't into it.
Yeah. I think they should have put Poison Pixie against Tegan in this match.
I think they should put AJ Lee, Shining Wizard versus Shining Wizard.
Yeah, but AJ, who knows? AJ's maybe if CM Punk ever comes back, maybe we'll see AJ. I don't know. Next up was your main event, man. This is a NXT Tag Team Championship match. You have Imperium against my boys, Undisputed Era. O'Reilly's back, which I love, dude. Fantastic. This is actually a really good match, but it was what cracked me up about this whole situation was Pat McAfee came out. If you remember a couple weeks back, Adam Cole was on the show. They got in a big thing, a big fight. Adam Cole says, "You got me away from my family for this bullshit." And anyway, Pat McAfee was a part of the commentating team, and Adam Cole was out there during this whole match, and he's 20 feet away, and Pat started talking bad shit, and Adam Cole can hear him.
Yeah.
And during this
benefits
match,
of not having a crowd.
Yeah, not having a crowd so you can hear him. But yeah, it was interesting. I don't know where they're actually going. Well, I do now, but I didn't know where they were going with this, because we knew the whole Pat McAfee show was work when Adam Cole went on there. We knew it was. Well, I didn't at first until after.
I was skeptical.
Yeah,
I
right.
Say that. It looked real, felt real.
Yeah.
It may have been real.
So they
decided
did
to run with it,
right, and so they did do a good job on that, regardless.
And I truthfully think nobody in WWE knew this was coming. I think this was something that Cole and Pat McAfee probably brought up together.
Man,
this was planned between the two of them.
So I was talking to Ryan earlier, man, about this, and I'm like, yeah, so because we was talking about the kick at the end of the show when Pat they only showed one angle.
Yeah.
They didn't show Pat actually kicking him, but yeah, he did.
The idea was he was supposed to get punted in the head.
Yeah, because Pat McAfee is actually an ex-NFL punter. So you did play for Indianapolis Colts. I'm sorry for that. That's a sucky ass team. But anyway, Pat ended up kicking Adam Cole in the head, I guess, at the end. But before we get to that, Undisputed Era did lose this match because of the whole thing with Pat and Adam Cole going at it.
Distraction going on.
Distraction.
Yeah.
So my boys end up losing. Imperium still your NXT Tag Team Champions. So what do you think about this whole situation, man?
The match was great. I liked the match. I thought it was a good match. As far as the Pat McAfee thing, I never would have came out in the first place and ever told anybody it was work.
Yeah,
I would have just kept it going.
Dude, they
just
should
to get more people interested.
To make it seem more real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, as far as that part goes,
Vince McMahon had nothing to do with this because it didn't suck. The only thing that sucked was the angle on the kick, and I get it. You know, you want to protect Adam Cole,
and you want to protect that whole thing with the Pat McAfee thing. So I think what they're going to do now is he's only got a couple weeks, guys. He only got a couple weeks for a takeover. So him and Cole kind of put on one hell of a good match. So they're going to be doing some
Adam
practicing.
Cole's one of those wrestlers that you'd watch wrestle and brew.
Oh
honestly.
Yeah, Adam Cole's he's excellent. He's like one of my favorites. But
he is like the modern day Shawn Michaels.
Totally agree with that. Oh yeah.
That's not a bad comparison at all.
No. But it was pretty funny in one of the moments when Pat called Adam an elf, and he says, "Dude, I'm 20 feet away from me. I can hear you." And they just really got into it. And,
thought we worked this out.
Yeah. So it's going to be interesting to see where they go with this at TakeOver, what kind of match they're going to have. Other than that, all in all, I thought it was all right show. That was good.
Got to talk about the little itty bitty bitch comment. That was pretty good.
That was pretty interesting. And Triple H threw Pat out.
That's what incited Adam Cole, got him up on the table to set up for the punt.
Right.
Very, very interesting. And yeah, Triple H shoving the hell out of Pat McAfee. That was interesting.
But other than that, man, that was your NXT show. That's what we thought about it. Give us your thoughts. Tell us what you guys think about it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Give us ideas, what you guys want for punishments, whatever. And we'll be right back here for your AEW review. But for right now, for Ryan, for Chubbs, I'm BP, and we'll be right back right here on The Corner.